I wanted to take 10 seconds out of this video to thank you guys for helping me reach 200 subscribers and for all the support you guys bring to my channel. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about the lowering springs and what impact it's had in my day-to-day driving. Let's go over that now. Okay, so the thing that affected the car the most, obviously with lowering springs, is going to be bumps and stuff of that matter. Now, obviously with coilovers, you're not going to have that problem because you get a different spring, you get different shock. It's a whole new thing. But we're using the factory shocks with aftermarket springs, and so it does change the geometry and the style, if you will, of how the suspension works. So, problem number one is clearance. Well, this isn't a problem right here. That's not the problem. The problem entails when I load up groceries. Yes, I cannot carry like 100 pounds or so of groceries in the rear. Maybe it's about, maybe 150 pounds of stuff in the rear. And this will be on this. If there's too much weight on the right side or the left side, it will rub on either side. And if the suspension is completely depressed, I will definitely rub on the fender for sure. So, is it really an issue with the lowering spring, or is it my tire setup? Well, you could technically say both. Had I gone with a narrower tire or a smaller wheel as well, I probably wouldn't rub. So, part of it's going to be your offset, which is how much the rim sits in and out of the vehicle hub or the wheel hub, and your tire size and your rim size. So if you go with a super narrow tire and rim setup and you have a specific offset, then you're not going to rub. However, if you're going to go for flush fitment and you want wide tires and wheels, you're going to rub. So the question is, did the lowering springs damage my tires? Did it hurt my car? It damaged the tires, yes, a little bit, but that's my fault. Honestly, with the extra load in the rear when I went grocery shopping and when I did some moving stuff around, yeah, I hurt the tire. Am I mad? No. Honestly, if I, got maybe, airbag suspension, that would never be a problem because if the suspension got too low, raise it back up. The other portion is going to be coilovers would also help too because you can fine tune your suspension height. Unlike the lowering springs, whatever it sets to, that's it. There's no way to really fix it. So just keep those kind of things in mind when you are looking at lowering springs. So the question is, guys, do you want lowering springs, bags, or coilovers? Well, if you got the money, go with bags. If you're on a budget, go with lowering springs. If you're right in the middle, get your coilovers. Lowering springs like this can be an effective way, and a cheap way, and a safe way to lower your vehicle. There is a cheaper way, but a not so safe way to lower your car, and that's called cutting your springs. Don't be that person. A, it's unsafe. B, it's just dumb. Don't do it. It's not worth it. For some people, actually, a lot of people have done it, and they said they have no issues with it. I just don't trust myself. It'd be my luck that I set it all up, cut a spring, and then it goes horribly wrong. So spend the $100 and get lowering springs. That's the best thing you can honestly do if you're on a budget. And we also got the spoiler mounted, which makes me happy because it was bothering me for so long not having it on there. And I think the XB is honestly, now to me it looks 1,000 times better. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Honestly, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Outside of that, stay safe, guys. I'll see you guys next week.